I'm going to do a review on this nail drill. Comes pretty well packaged. Just looking to see if it had any particular information on there. I wouldn't need to show you. This is a 35,000 RPM nail drill. Very pretty blue. Get you a manual here. You get a drill bit holder. It will house it, you know, in place on a flat surface when you're not using it. Got your DC. These look like they are fine grit. I like fine grit. I don't typically use those. Now this bit set here does have a couple of coarse grit, coarse, medium, and fine. Usually there's coarse, medium, and fine in there. And you get a couple of other bits. There's a flame bit. This is blue is a medium grit. There's a red round cone. Or, I'm sorry, smooth top. This is a cone. And the red is fine grit. These are usually labeled by the color. Sometimes you'll get one that has a different color than what it is. So you can't always go by the color on this. Just go by the color on the bit itself. And this has a blue one, so it's medium grit. I think green is coarse. Yellow is extra fine. I think there's a black. I think that's extra coarse. There's maybe a few other colors, but I can't remember their names. I mean their colors. Here's your part that plugs up to that. Very pretty base here. And it does have a silicone bottom here around this area here to keep it in place on your surface. And I'm going to test it out and see how it works, how well it works. Give me a second to get this plugged in. I'll be right back. Alright, so this thing is about 5 foot long. Alright, so this, you've got a thing here. This side is for this, for your power. And then this right here is for the other side. Then you plug it in here. Okay, here is your power. And this is not press buttons, they're just touch. Let me see if this is open. Well, comes on, but it turns back off. Alright, let me see if I'm doing something wrong. I'll be right back. Alright, so all it was you don't just press it to turn it on and off. You have to hold it down. Or you don't press really hard. You just kind of touch it until it turns off. Touch it until it turns on. So it's automatically in forward. So you have forward and reverse for your drill here. Now you do have, this one has a locking kit. Turn it this way, this piece right here. Lock, unlock. Now this is, for all intents and purposes, a placeholder. I don't know the technical term for it, but it is a drill bit. I apologize for my mouth breathing if you hear it. My sinuses are always messed up. They say, we're told to keep this in place when you're not using your drill bit. Whether you do that is up to you, but I always do myself. Sometimes I'll leave a drill bit in it, but I typically always have something in it. Anyways, I'm not going to open this. I think it's hard to get open. I've got one over here. Laying here. I'm just going to use mine. It's the same as what these would be. This one here would be. And a sanding band. So when it's open, just stick it in there. Put it back in lock position. Let's see this. Now this is your forward and down. Just press it to go. If you hold it down, it'll continue to go up. It does have a little bit more vibration than I'm used to, but it's not bad. Now, while this goes up to 35,000 RPMs, it's pretty quiet too. There really is no reason to be doing that unless you're doing specialty stuff or acrylics type stuff. You really wouldn't need to be doing 35,000 RPMs. Though if you need to, this should be able to do pretty much anything. This turns it down. I'm going to start it off at about 10, maybe 12. There isn't a pause button on this, so you just have to turn it off. Oh, I guess there is a pause. So if you do a quick push, it'll pause it. Yeah, so that it doesn't say pause per se, but it's staying on. If you just keep pushing it, you know, or held your finger on it, it would turn it off, and there would be no light. So it does have a pause. Now I'm gonna get I don't have my my one thing out, so I'm just gonna use my trash can here to catch the dust. And test this out. Again, I apologize for mouth breathing if you hear it. Like I said, I started off on 12. Now this is showing, I don't know if it'll show differently while you're watching the video, but it's showing a little bit brighter blue than it actually is in real life. This looks almost the same as it does in real life, but this is showing off from my viewfinder when I'm looking into my camera. It looks a little brighter blue, but it's a very pretty blue. Alright, we'll get a nail tip. Hold on. Okay, I got a nail tip here. It's got 3 or 4 layers of gel polish on it, top coat. I switched that out. I'm going to use this one on it. This is a fine flame bit. Alright, we still got it at 12. I'm going to push that on. I am left-handed here. Feels nice, no drag. I'm going to go up to about 20. I don't feel any drag still. Still feels really nice. Yeah, feels nice. I'm going to turn it on up to 30. And we'll go ahead and do 35. There's no sense in doing in between. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. It's really nice. Now I'm going to go down on this. Oh, another thing I meant to tell you is when you're switching between forward and reverse, some manuals will tell you to and some won't. You should turn this down to 0 if you can. There are some drills that don't allow you to. Turn it down to 0. It is very hard on your motors to switch forward to reverse or reverse back to forward at the higher RPMs. You can do it, but it's hard on your motor, and it will cause it to not last as long. So to keep your motor and for it to keep, stay good a long time, you should do everything you can to maintain it properly. So if you can, always turn that all the way down. Pausing's not going to help it that much either, because you're still going to, when you unpause it, it's going to immediately fly off at that high RPM. It's no different than just switching it. So it went to reverse. And I do this to see if there's any difference. I have seen drills that didn't work as well on one way as they do the other. I don't see any difference. We're just going to go ahead and go up to 35. Yeah, really nice. This is really nice nail drill. Really nice nail drill. Now this nail drill, this is a really nice nail drill. There's nothing wrong with it. It has the torque to put out everything that it says it has. Nothing wrong with it. No drag. It shouldn't be easily slowed down, or if you get one that's easily slowed down when you're pressing or even stopped, that's bad. That's not a good nail drill. This one's really nice. I don't see anything wrong with it. Overall, really good. I do recommend. Hope this helped you.
And then you get 2 of these ceramic drill bits, and these are generally really nice bits. So the operation here is real easy. Got your power button, your increased speed, your decreased speed, and your forward and reverse. So to turn it on, you just press and hold the power button for a second. Actually got a green light to let you know it's powered, in addition to the LED that shows you it's in forward motion right now. You tap this, and then it switches it to reverse. Your increase in speed. This I probably am not a fan of, that you have to... Oh, there you go. Okay. I was wondering if you had to press it individually for each one. Okay. You can bring it all the way back down to 0. So we're going to turn it off for just a second, because I'm going to show you how to put the bit in. You just hold the handle. You take this here and you turn it counterclockwise. Wait a second. Are we going to have this? Let's see. You're supposed to just, yeah, I just wasn't pulling hard enough. Okay, so I'll do that again. Okay, so you just turn it, listen for the click, pull out that piece, and we will put this bit on. So you just pop it in the end, and then turn, and it's locked. So I'm going to test it out collector out here. Put that on below. Okay, so now we'll turn the drill back on. You can hear this drill is really quiet. I'm going to put it at 15,000 RPMs. And I'm going to take a look at how well this drill. I've got to trim down some of these nails because they've gotten kind of long. So let's see. Now, this might not be the bit for this. Probably need to increase the RPMs. But if you're new to nail drills, I would recommend lower RPMs so you don't take off too much at one time, because it's real easy to do. Yeah, there, this angle, it seems to be working better than the angle that I was trying it on. So you can see it's removing the material and shortening this nail. And again, this is just at 15,000 RPMs. But so far this seems like a really nice little drill. So if you're in the market for a nail drill, this one's really nice.
I love everything about this drill. Not only is it pink and girly with green for days, it comes equipped with things that no other drill I've has had so far. This is the drill pin. It's easy to assemble. It works very well. It's lightweight, considering, well, let's just say it's compact, so it's easy to port and put it where you need to put it. It doesn't take up a lot of space on the desk, because I got a lot of stuff everywhere. But it's easy to operate. You just turn it on, and this is actually charging. You can actually, the coolest part about this is like you can use the USB. It has two USB ports back here for if you need to charge a phone, a tablet, whatever you're using, you can actually charge it while you're still working with the drill. And this is the light that's plugged in, the UV nail drying light is plugged in there. I absolutely think this is such a great find and a great buy. It doesn't break the bank, but it's also so stinking cute. And it's very easy to operate. And that's on one. And I have the drill pen in my hand. It works very well. It's up to 35,000, or is it 100? I'm sorry, turning it up something. Here, that's on its highest. I'm sorry, it's upside down. Just turn it around up. Such a great find. And it goes reverse. It's one in reverse. Or forward. And that's on the highest, and it's very quiet and discreet. And even as you're turning it down, it goes all the way back down to 1 or 0, which is nothing, no power at all. And 1 is to give you a little something. You have the pause button here. You have the hold power button here. You just press and hold. I'm sorry. Press it. Wait a minute, I'm so sorry. Am I pressing the, oh, I'm sorry, I'm pressing the forward button. And you press and hold, and it shuts it off. And what's even cool is when you're finished, simple storage, no external storage needed. You just store it right inside the machine itself, and it comes with the places to put at least 5 drill bits that you use. And again, I think this is a great find. And I can say though, with all honesty, the sticky adhesive around the blingy diamond adhesive can be a little sticky around the sides, but as it's been sitting on my desk, it's getting less and less sticky. I think it's a really cool and really cute find for anyone that's girly girl and all about the aesthetics like myself. This is just like really, I love it. I love it. I mean, I can't say anything else about it. I love it. I think it's very affordable. So it's great for beginners or for intermediate users. I highly recommend it.
Alors nous voici avec une petite machine à polir les ongles, complètement autonome, fonctionne sur batterie, et ça c'est super pratique par rapport à la mobilité qu'on peut avoir avec ce type d'appareil, que je maîtrise totalement. Donc ici on va trouver les petits kits d'instruments supplémentaires. L'utilisation est très simple. Au niveau du branchement, on branche la poignée, hop, ici. A priori on va pouvoir recharger des téléphones, à voir si c'est pratique ou pas. L'utilisation, on va hop mettre en mode jour, et je vais pouvoir mettre le petit ustensile que je souhaite. Je referme et voilà, c'est fixé. Mise en route ultra simple, j'appuie sur le bouton, hop, ici, marche arrêt. On laisse le doigt plié, hop. Et on va pouvoir régler l'intensité, enfin la vitesse surtout. Alors, écoutez, c'est super silencieux. Même à grande vitesse, le bruit est vraiment impressionnant, tellement c'est silencieux. Alors, on va trouver sur le petit écran le bouton de la batterie récente, ça c'est pratique. Et puis on va trouver, voilà, intensité pour arrêter. Hop. Alors là, on met pause, ce qui permet de poser, faire autre chose, de reprendre, je rappuie. Voilà. Petit, maniable, sans fil, fonctionne, parfaitement fonctionnel. Après le côté girly, bon, voilà, pourquoi pas. Les finitions sont peut-être un petit peu perfectibles, surtout à l'arrière, là où ça se voit pas. Mais sinon, voilà, fonctionne parfaitement.
I wanted to do a quick review of this nail drill or nail polisher. So this is the device. It's kind of lightweight, but it's very pretty. I do like the handle, the crystal look. It does have the case to sit in. There is the nail drill. To open it, you just simply turn it, but you have to click it all the way, and then you can pull that out, put in the drill bit, and then it's locked into place. This is touchscreen, so you just touch it, it's on, turn it to your desired power, and then my nail's kind of rough, so then you can go ahead and file away. Turn it off, you just go back down to 0 or turn the power off. This goes left to right. But there it is. This is nice weighted. This feels really good. This is very light, so I'd be very afraid if you dropped it or anything. But it does also come with some sandpapers, and it comes with 5 different drill bits, along with the one you put the sandpaper on. So there it is.
Entonces, aquí ahí está encendido, todo bien conectado. Entonces, está cerrado incluso porque pueden ver que está cerrado, porque si lo abro se sube un poquito y cuando lo cierro se cierra. Sí. Entonces, enciendo el torno y a la mínima que hago un pase, se para. O sea, ya no funciona y se escucha el ruido igualmente que estuviera funcionando. Y ahora lo separo y funciona. Lo vuelvo a parar y por más ligeramente que lo haga, se para. Y la máquina sigue funcionando. O sea, que no da error ni nada. No es nada de la máquina, es el lápiz en sí. Para. ¿Ves? Y por más que haga menos presión, no funciona.
Power. Oops, it's on. Turn it on like that. You can hear it. Pause. Shut it down. Play. I don't even have it plugged in. This is right out of the box. Oops.
Estas imágenes en mi vídeo casero de lasañas.
Ce que je viens de recevoir. Oh là là. Oh là là.